is a sapele mahogany, I think is what it's called. And I am going to plane one edge of it so I can rip it on the bandsaw to make some kerfing or kerfing, I guess, the binding, the glue strap, whatever the name of that is. I'm drawing a blank right now. Alright, making the glue kerf, or the glue spline, whatever you call this piece, not sure. I ripped it on the bandsaw to be tapered and sanded it relatively smooth. It's still not perfect, as good as I'd like, but it's going to have to be close enough. This has a stop where this hits it, and then we have a mark here that is that spacing. Manually moving it over that much each time. It's not a perfect joint. Cutting the arch in the back braces, cutting them to length. Never parallel with the top, it's always perpendicular to the back. The perpendicular just adds strength, keeps it from bending. Okay, we're getting ready to glue the braces on the top with the, I think it's called the Go Bar system. Glue between these. Don't like tension on that, or the lack of tension on that, I guess. So this. I've cut brace underneath this to match the curvature of the back brace. You see, if I turn it over, it's flat. There's a gap between them. clamp the back and the braces in between that. Hopefully you can see that. Here's the results of day 3. Got the back and the top braces all glued in. They're still rough and need to be carved and fitted. The sides are off in the distance with the tail and the neck block in it. On the back here, the heavy weight of the clamps was bending the back, so I braced it up with blocks all the way around. Carved a little bit. Not sure. I think I got this one on there a little crooked. I marked it crooked or something. Oh, gosh. Fix it, taking it off and carving this down to the bare wood again and making a new brace. I don't know, I'll talk to Jerry whenever he gets here. You can see that there's a slight curvature to the back, which is by design. Got a little bit of a twist to it, but it's not bad. Now to get this all carved up. Pull the sides out. I'll bring that over here. Easier to move that than it is to move the camera. The neck joint, there's the tail joint. That came together very nicely. Very happy with that. Hadn't seen it from that side. That's the medium. I'm going to get the thin. I think the thin will run. sides and blocks flat and level. I had this block long. He probably wouldn't like that. What are the odds of getting that in one piece? Well, many hours carving braces, and had Jerry look at it a couple different times, and last time he said it was getting close and had me taper these down a little thinner. I had them a little thick. I feel two little spots right there on that one I missed already, but I'll come back and do that one. I got the rest of these good. Made quite a difference in the sound. You probably can't hear it on that recording, but pretty much no matter where you tap it, it makes a nice tone, ring. wide range of tones, multiple sounds. Very happy. Let me get this last little brace here, and I'll go through and clean it up and sand it, and I think that'll be done. The back is done too. Bring you back in a little while. I'm gonna put these strips across the middle, cross grain to go across this, but I need to lay it out so when I glue it, I can see where the center is. These pieces are 3/4 of an inch, or just a fuzz more. Got the center spline, or the center brace that covers the seam, gluing, setting up. These have been on there for many hours, or a few hours anyway. That side's been sanded, this side has not been sanded. Now, I'm not much of a cameraman, I always forget to turn the thing on. I got it glued. Morning, day 5 of the guitar. guitar build. I gotta figure out where I ended here. Here. I think I'll just pull this all off and then wrap it up, because wait for a little bit. I'm anxious to see. Pretty cool. Nice and flat and parallel. I'm going to use my scraps to make little strips for the side reinforcing. Keep the sides from splitting. Putting in these strips, Martin does cloth. I'm doing very thin wood. This has been sanded down to about 50 thousandths, and I'm going to glue these in periodically, 8 per side according to the Martin plan, and that'll strengthen it, reduce cracking on these thin sides. Trying to clean up the inside of this box. I took a scraper and scraped the glue off everywhere. Well, you don't need to watch this. You've seen people sand before. I'll be back. the neck roughed out. The neck roughed out, making it out of the same leopard wood. It's going to be laminated neck. And I got maple, walnut, maple, walnut, maple, and more leopard wood. Sandwich it all together like that. Should make it super strong. So let's get started. Well, I managed to get it clamped down and glued up. It fought me every inch of the way, but we made it. A little cussing, a little frustration. Certainly did this wrong. I should have just glued these boards together, flat and big, and not cut them out. That was a mistake. Novice. Okay, I'm a nervous wreck here. It is D-Day. I think I've got it adjusted. I cut test holes, some plywood, and I believe I've got it. I'm praying I have it, put it that way. I think that's the right depth. Sure looks deep here in this wood top. Say a prayer. Out. It looks like it's gonna fit. Oh, that was scary. All right, now I'll get it set to cut this closer one or the outer one, either one or the other. Back when I get that set up. This is my practice rig. These are the test holes. I think I got it set for the outer rings, I hope. Man, that'll give you heart failure. All the work that's gone into this. So easy to make a mistake right there. After much frustration, I got the inner ring for whatever reason. I got the middle one and the outer one first shot. The inner one, I had to test on the test piece. It took me 10 tries. And I still don't think I got it perfect. So now you're seeing me cut out the center hole. I gotta set the depth of this bit. I think I want to make a circle the way it is. Then I'll lower it a little bit and do another one. Worried about it jumping or... Oh, thank you, Lord. I got through it. Now, if they just fit, worst case is I'll make something different to make it fit. I think it will fit, though. In case I didn't show you, this is what I'm putting in these 3 rings. Okay, this is the progress through day 5. This is the morning of day 6, Tuesday, February 22nd. Got the bridge plate in there and these reinforcements around the sound hole. Got the sound hole cut out and I got the 3 rings routed that are for the abalone inlay. Neck roughed out, glued together. I've got the side wings over there on the other table. And then I got the back center spline. Here's my biggest screw up so far is this brace is crooked. In that go bar system, I had marks here and had it all lined up and it shifted. And I don't think it's worth the effort to pull it out and make a new one and re-glue it. So it's going to stay that way. If it was perfect, Jesus would have done it. And I'm not even close to that. Okay, here we are. Going to try to route this lip ledge off of the, it's all the way around. Some places it's almost flush, some places it's not. I'm going to start up here at the neck where it's hidden. So if I screw up or I have this thing adjusted wrong, let's see if I can figure out how to turn it on now. I'm going to make sure that that's easy to knock off. Going to continue on around. This looks like a dangerous spot here for chip out. So, need some caffeine. Relatively uneventful, thank you, Lord. try to get the back on it, I mean. All these braces are long, and I either have to notch out the side or notch out the braces, so I'll probably notch out the braces. Good glue coverage. Well, I put this on the belt sander of all places, because this block is so incredibly hard. I was getting nowhere sanding it like this. And I put it on the belt sander and just ground and ground and ground and ground on it. Finally got it down to where this is flat. Now I'm just going to do some finishing touches here. Close enough. The girls I go with. Hopefully I can do a little neater job of it. Some of this off of here. This is ridiculous. I got it started off square, so that's a good news. agree to work these kind of clamps here. Not sure. Go. We're going to let that sit for a few hours. I've been sanding to get this all flat. I don't know if you can see this. And got this all flat and this flattened out, roughnecking it. And then I did the back side of it to get this all flattened out. And I had some bad saw kerfs in here, so I did that and did that. Made this all look good, but when in the process of doing this, I accidentally dug way too deep here. At least I thought I did. And I was in tears almost, thinking I'm gonna have to throw this away and start over. But when I measured it, once the fretboard's on here, this is still just a hair thick. So I just barely, this all has to be carved away. So I just barely got away with it. Okay, I'll work on cutting the neck out. Not sure exactly how to do this. Got the neck. Yeah, I need to take out, got a hump in here. This needs to be taken out. Unclamping the back. It's been sitting here all day. Right there. That's where it decided to do it. That's the only place. Mock-up here because I'm getting anxious. Obviously the neck's not in the right spot. Getting there. Getting closer every day. All right, we're back. This is the start of, let's see, 2, 4, 6, day 7, I guess. This is Wednesday, February 23rd. And again, these are the ones Jerry got from Allen Dust. They seem like a pretty cool tool. Well, it looks pretty cool. And if I didn't show you the end grain, that's the end grain of the neck. Angle grain, and then the 5 laminations. That ought to be strong as an ox. Okay, here we go. For my second heart attack. Got a bearing going out of that thing. Okay. We're gonna call that good. Oh, it's a little big. That's not cool. Oh gosh, that's not cool. So, I got to shim it. Couldn't get much better there. Oh, I'll try to find the good news in everything, I guess, right? But, at least I have overcome the problem. Cut a shim here and here. Shims have dried, and I am working on dead center. Oh, I'm very happy so far. Put a strip of carbon paper in, and it rubbing on this line. Looks like there's a bump or something over here. There's not a bump there. Closer each time, but It is slow progress. Those adjustments changes this angle potentially. Just want to make sure we're staying in the middle. Time to glue and clamp. I'm not a very good cameraman. Got it glued. Oh, that'll sit overnight. Yahoo! Good morning. Good morning. It is February 24th, 4:07 a.m. Moved the neck up last night, and I have to say, I'm pretty happy. It is perfectly flat and flush. Can't even hardly feel the joint just because there's a little divot here, but it is perfectly flush. The neck relief is about a 1/16, maybe a little more at the bridge. I would have liked to have just a touch more, but I think we can work with it. I hope we can. Jerry said he thought it would be okay. So, plan for the day, get the neck routed out, get the fingerboard on it, or route out the binding, put in the abalone, drill the peg head, get the inlay on this, overlay on this, drill it. Still a lot of work to do.